Hello everybody, my name is Javier Garza and welcome to the Texas Adult Summer Reading Program for 2020 sponsored by the Dustin Michael Sekula Memorial Library. And today I will be reading to you all a story from my book Creepy Creatures and Other Cucuys. I will be reading The Burning Ghost. And the story goes something like this. It happened in 1979, declares a man sitting at the bar, a man with as thin as a toothpick. I still remember it like it was only yesterday. Remember what, compadre? Questions his beer-drinking buddy, a rather obese and unshaven man. The ghost story, compadrito, he declares. That's when the story first started. Ghost story, the man questions. What ghost story? The story of the ghost that haunts this bar, declares the thin man. Didn't you know about it? Don't you know that this place is haunted? Years ago, a Mexican girl named Zulema was working as a barmaid here, and she had been living in a small room in the back of the bar. One night, a man got way too drunk and started making amorous advances at Zulema, advances that the young girl did not much appreciate. It was then that the bar owner, a rather large man, kicked the guy out for being so disrespectful to the girl. But the angry drunk, he swore that he would have his revenge on both Zulema and the bar owner. Later that night, he returned, and after the bar had closed down, he set fire to the place. The poor young girl, she had been fast asleep in the back room at the time, she found herself trapped and was burned alive. Did that really happen, compadre? It sure did happen, says the bartender, suddenly joining in on the conversation. I bought this bar 10 years ago from the original owner and reopened it after I painted over its burnt walls with a fresh coat of paint. Things may seem pretty normal right now, but for a long time, a lot of my patrons claim to see the ghost of the girl that was burned alive. They say that they can still hear her screaming as if she was still being burned alive today. You guys are just trying to scare me, declares the rather obese and unshaven man. But I'm not falling for it. The man rose from the stool he was sitting on and made his way to the men's room. After drinking 7 consecutive beers, Mother Nature had begun to make its call. That's the dumbest story I ever heard, he muttered as he pulled down his pants and let nature take its course. There's no such thing as ghosts, he said, sitting in the stall. Help! A voice suddenly cried out in a soft whisper. Just then the lights went out, leaving the men's room pitch black. Who's out there? Asked the startled man, who, after all, was sitting on a commode with his pants down. Help me, I'm burning, the voice cried out once again, sounding closer. Cut it out, guys, the man calls out, convinced that his buddies were playing a joke on him. No way am I letting any of you guys scare me. Everybody knows there is no such thing as a ghost. Help me, I'm being burned alive, the voice called out loudly one last time before a burning woman suddenly appeared in front of the man. Help me, the burning spirit cried out as it reached out towards it, her hands engulfed in flames. Dios mío, the man cries out as he stands up from where he is sitting and runs out of the man's room, hollering and screaming for help. Scared of his wits, the man runs hysterically around the bar twice before finally running out the door without ever bothering to pick up his pants. And that's the story of the burning ghost. Dun dun.